Monies which have been left here in Nairobi is money which you cannot be sure of. You cannot be sure of if history is to go by. It is money which is at the mercy of a clique, a small clique of persons who think that these resources belong to them. Mr. Speaker, therefore, I would want to, as we consider this matter in the fullness of time, I would want to appeal once more to the National Treasury that they release all monies which are correctly and properly due to county governments, so that those monies can be used to provide services to our people, even though we know a few county governments are involved in wanton corruption. But that should not be a hindrance to frequent and proper release of funds. Thank you. There's nothing out of order, you know. Thank you.
What's your point of order, Honorable Chepkonga? Can you come forward then, if you can't get that one right? Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. In fact, I was not going to raise on a point of order against the minority leader, but since he appears to be protesting I have
also biased. It's overtaken.
No. I'm raising on a point of order, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I requested the substantive speaker for a ruling with regard to the Committee on Delegation on matters to do with regulations that have not been forwarded to the committee. And Mr. Speaker, while I'm still there, you should have ruled Honorable Pio Wandai out of order for raising Senate issues. Raising Senate issues on the floor of the National Assembly.
Order. You don't direct the chair. You don't direct the chair. The information I have is that that communication is ready and it will be delivered on Tuesday next week. Proceed. Next. Next order.
Order number 4, petitions. Order number 5, papers.
Any papers to be laid by the majority leader or his deputy or the chief whip? Majority leader, do you have papers to lay on the...
Honorable Speaker, I have papers to lay. But the leader of minority was engaging me on other papers that are yet to be laid. So I was just informing him that those will come later at the appropriate time. Therefore, Honorable Speaker, allow me to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Thursday, November 24th, 2022. Legal notice number 213 of 2022 relating to the Public Finance Management Financial Inclusion Fund Regulations 2022 and the explanatory memorandum from the National Treasury. The annual report and financial statements of the Office of the Auditor General Staff Car Loan Scheme for the year ended 30th June 2017. The annual report and financial statements of the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority for the financial year ended 30th June 2020. The annual report and financial statements of the Nuclear Power and Energy Agency for the year ended 30th June 2020. Annual report, the second quarterly report from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission for the period covering 1st April 2022 to 30th June 2022. Reports of the Auditor General and financial statements of the following institutions for the year ended 30th June 2021 and the certificates therein. Energy and Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Pwani University, Kenya Maritime Authority Staff Mortgage and Car Loan Scheme, Kamukunji Technical and Vocational College, Gong Technical and Vocational College, National Council for Persons with Disabilities, Child Welfare Society of Kenya, Anti-Doping Agency of Kenya, National Council of Children's Services, Kenya Industrial Property Institute, Scrap Metal Council, Cast Talanta Football Club, Karatina University, Kirinyaga University, Kenya National Bureau of Statistics, Youth Enterprise Development Fund, National Government Affirmative Action Fund, Local Authorities Provident Fund, Prisons Farms Revolving Fund, National Social Security Fund, National Youth Service Mechanical and Transport Fund, Rural Electrification Scheme, Registration of Certified Public Secretaries Board, Kenya Accountants and Secretaries National Examinations Board, Institute of Certified Investment and Financial Analysts, the Retirement Benefits Authority, the Kenya Investment Authority, Financial Reporting Center, Weru Technical Training College, Kerubo Yetai Technical Training Institute, and Keroka Technical Training Institute. 7, report of the Auditor General and financial statements of the following constituencies for the year ended 30th June 2021 and the certificates therein. Lafey, Banisa, Bura, Balambala, Ndhiwa, Kitutu Chache, Kamukunji, Nyeri Town, Kieni, Tetu, Roysambu, Othaya, Nyatike, Nyaribari, Masaba, Homa Bay Town, Rongo, Bomet Central, Suna West, Suna East, Suba North, Ganze, Bomachoge Chache, Karachuonyo, Wundanyi, North Mugirango, Kilifi South, Kisauni, Nyali, Jomvu, Rabai, Matuga, Msambweni, Kaloleni, Lungalunga, Uriri, Kitutu Masaba, Konoin, Bomachoge Borabu, and Bomet East. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Question, ordinary, proceed. What's your point of order?
Honorable Speaker, sorry, something else just came in on papers to add.
Order. You want to lay some additional papers on?
Yes. Something that just came in, Honorable Speaker, from the table office. Further to the papers laid, Honorable Speaker, allow me to lay the following on the table of the House today, Thursday, November 24th, 2022. The Defense Cooperation Agreement between the Government of the Republic of Kenya and the Government of the Republic of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, and the explanatory memorandum from the Ministry of Defense. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Yeah, we are now in questions. And question 015 of 2022, the Honorable Charity Chepkonyi. Charity Chepkonyi, MP for Njoro. Okay, we'll come back to it. The Honorable Member of Parliament for Mingi West, Honorable Charles Nguna, I am made to understand that he has delegated or authorized somebody else to ask on his behalf, and that would be the Honorable Makali, Dr. Makali. Dr. Makali, could you proceed and ask that question on behalf of Honorable Nguna? Nguna.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, as you can see, I didn't have the order paper, so thank you very much for your indulgence. Honorable Speaker, I rise to ask question 037 of 2022, and this is directed to the chairperson of the Teacher Service Commission. And I'm asking this question on behalf of the member for Mwingi West, Honorable Charles Nguna. Roman 1, could the chairperson explain why 1,011 classroom teachers promoted to senior graduate teachers, job group M, in April 2017, and subsequently promoted to head teachers have not been elevated to the corresponding job group D1? That's the first Roman 1. Roman 2, Honorable Speaker, could the chairperson further explain if there are any plans to elevate the said 8 teachers to the required job group D1, and said by when this will be done? Roman 3, Honorable Speaker, further, could the Commission explain the reasons for existing
discrepancies where senior graduate teachers are head teachers, yet some with the same qualification are still in job group C5 instead of D1. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
On education. Question number 38 of 2022, the Honorable Beatrice Adagala. I am made to understand that she has authorized or delegated somebody to ask on her behalf, and that person is Honorable Joshua Mwalio, MP Masinga.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand to ask question number 038/2022 on behalf of the member of Vihiga Count, Honorable Beatrice Adagala, MP, to ask the Cabinet Secretary for Interior and National Administration. Roman 1, could the Cabinet Secretary provide the status of investigations into the death of Hilary Chayumbi from Budavo Village, Makuchi Sublocation, Shiru Ward, Amis, who was shot dead by unknown assailants on 30th October 2022. Roman 2, could the Cabinet Secretary explain why there has been a rise in insecurity and a crime in Muhudu, Amisi, Mbusali, in Sabatia, and the whole county generally, where people are regularly waylaid and their homes raided? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Fair enough. To be replied before the Committee on Administration and Internal Affairs. Next question, question 39 of 2022, the Honorable Amos Mwago, MP for Starehe. MP for Starehe, proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I stand to ask question number 39 of 2022, addressed to the Cabinet Secretary for Roads and Transport. Could the Cabinet Secretary consider locating the unutilized piece of land that belongs to Kenya Railways Corporation next to Marikiti Market to the traders there on a temporary basis, pending structural expansion of new markets in the Central Business District area? Thank you.
Fair enough. To be replied before the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure. The next question, question number 40 of 2022, the member for Gichogo, Honorable Gichimo Gidinji. Order. Order, it has been committed. Honorable Member of Parliament for Dagoretti, is it South?